Hello and welcome back to the Game Jam 17 Pirate Software Pirate Jam 17. Ugh. Got my music going. Just cranking through the last 10 minutes of this tutorial, and then we can start doing the actual programming. Getting the base of the engine. I've been working on that all weekend. Once you get it, copy and paste it everywhere. But in the meantime, okay, everything looks like it's up. Oh man, I got a desktop. That's fine. Cool. Everything looks good. They spaced out my audios a little differently because I can't see my audio mixer like I could. I just updated my software and apparently it decided to futz with some things. Let's do that. Okay. Gotta make my program a little bigger because can actually move this down. Oh, those are in alphabetical order. Let's go hide. Okay. Yep, all that's fine. Cool. Everything's happy. Can we pop on? The horse girl game. That was so silly. Can we just pop on Game Maker? Be very convenient. Yeah, my capture windows are not seemingly working. Shit, that's not good. Gotta love an update. Okay, fuck it. Here's my whole screen. What can possibly go wrong? Okay, so still going through the last 10 minutes of this guy's tutorial, so we're gonna have to deal with Peyton Burnham. Good last name. Not Bo, but Peyton. Really solid tutorial. Recommend it. It's gonna take you a while to get through it. But I'm just doing the last bit.
Text. That for C.
So we got wavy text and other text effects still.
0 or false. This is basically for should this.
Okay. But this is how. Why are we doing this? Let's see. Text box float. If we're doing wavy. Float. Text. Yeah, okay. Double brackets equals semicolon, get that error limited to just this page. It's probably going to be C page number, right? C page number 0.
Letter be floating or not. And then we'll do one called float dir for float direction. And the way that we're going to set this is we're going to be.
Yeah, same shit. Okay. Okay. Gotta type out direction. It's gonna waste so much time. Sorry, so much real estate. Restore this tab. Why did... It's fine there. We'll eventually need to restart this poor little machine. Nope. Get your audio back. Okay. There we go. I am going to switch to Synthwave before too long. I just want to finish this damn tutorial. Okay. Filter page number 0.
Using the dSign function, which can help us return a value between 1 and -1 based on a 360-degree direction, based on a graph, where it's basically returning a y value on a graph direction, based on a graph, where it's basically returning a y value on a graph of where that y value would be if the point was traveling along the circumference of a circle at that degree. So for example, 90 degrees would be +1, 180 would be back down to 0, 270 would be down to -1, and then 360 or 0 degrees would be 0 again. And this is a really good way to do little floating effects. So if we want our text to float, we could have it all float at once. Like maybe if a ghost was saying the lines, you might want all of the letters to sort of uniformly float up and down or something like that. But the kind of kooky, crazy, silly, fun way to do it is to have them be a little offset so it makes a little wave. So to offset them, when we're initializing this variable, we don't want them all to be at 0 degrees. We want them all to be at different places around 360 degrees. So we will set this to our C value times 20. So for 20 degrees. So
C is his temporary character, which I put as tempchar, because I hate single letter variables. When you look at it later, it's like, oh, what is P times C H with a array of D and C, D and CV? It's like, you'll never know. That code will be useless to you. So I use words and names that are very freaking clear. So far, we've been only working on the dialogue system, which is where almost all of the variable text box stuff is. So if you see variable text box, you know it's part of the dialogue system. Later on, when I have inventory systems, characters, things like that, or adventure sequences, decision trees, those are going to be variable something else, and then variable names. And the reason I do this, and it's annoying and it's very fucking lengthy, I will admit, drives me mad, because this is stupidly long. This is nice and short. But when you run into words like no one, or let's see here, things that are already part of the GameMaker default language, like draw text, draw sprite, you get very confused on what stuff is yours that you created and what stuff has magic numbers that is doing things in the background without any code that you wrote. So you can't control F and find what exactly is breaking or where that line is a lot of times. Because if something breaks in how it creates the engine, not the stuff you wrote, the stuff GameMaker has itself, it'll say like, error, line number 36,000. And you'll have to find error or line of the code 36,000, which you don't have access to because it's in the back of GameMaker. My buddy's decided to stop his woodworking project for the day. That's okay. I'll respond to him in a bit, but yeah, that's why I have lengthy ass variable names. I know they're mine, as well as I have simple things like If it's in a for loop, I'm doing temp underscore because it is shorter and there's going to be a lot of nested loops. And then for local variables, I don't think I have any here. Yeah, for some local variables, I'm doing underscore and then the short name. But the system will never do those. So it's still in my own language, and I can tell their stuff from mine. Like C white is not mine. That is a automatic default for white. Okay, back to the code. C20, we're right here.
So the first letter will start at 0, the second one will start at 20 degrees, third 40, fourth 60, so on and so forth. And that'll just make sure it's returning different values, but they're all very close. They're all only 20 degrees away from each other. So that'll help create a wavy effect. And let's go do that right now. So going back to our text box, back in our draw event, we're in the draw the text.
Text box, object text box. Click into here. In object text box, in draw event.
Part.
The nice thing about following his tutorial first is I can look at his line numbers, and mine are pretty close, give or take my spacing and my comments. That'll never happen again in a tutorial because it'll be an amalgamation of multiple people's things, which will be a nightmare. This is why starting with a really solid base, and this guy's good as far as programming and all that stuff. It's very important to start with a good base. Draw the text, yes. I don't know why he...
Come back to our text box. Back in our draw event, we're in the draw the text part, and we'll add a space up here, and I'll just call this space special stuff, like that. Because you could do any number of things similar to this in this little area here. So
instead of special stuff, we're doing special effects. Special text effects until we figure out it's not just for text. Okay. What's our first line, friendo? Oh, looks like we're going to be calling a script because we're probably doing 3 and then a param.
but this one will be
Oh, it's not.
Red
Oh,
Bull Zero.
okay.
Zero sugar, 100% wings with
Well,
monk
we got
fruit
a minute.
extract. Tried it yet?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna mute you because I don't want you getting money from me. Okay. There we go, and oops. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, he's back. I'm fucking up. Control F, delete, delete.
ahead and add equal.
Okay.
We'll set a var text right here.
Okay.
So this one will be floating text or wavy text, whatever you would call it. Wavy text might be more appropriate.
Yeah, I don't know why you
We'll
call
set a
it
var underscore, and I'll call it float y. Set that equal to 0. And we can come down here into our y value for our letter, and we can go ahead and add our.
Notice he did a underscore float y because it's a variable that's only going to be here. I hope, dude. It better be the case. Anyways. Okay.
Float y.
Oh yeah, insert that in there. Shit. Okay.
Float y. Set that equal to 0. And we can come down here into our y value for our letter, and we can go ahead and add
Plus
our float y to that.
Character. And then this is our y. There we go. This is the end of y. So plus. Oops. Plus. Yep. Character y, float y. Char y, float y. Got it. Okay.
because we're going to be manipulating it in between here based on whether or not that individual character is supposed to be floating or not. And if we don't do anything with it, it's just 0, so it stays exactly the same. So we'll do that first check. So we'll say if float text of this character on this page is equal to true or equal to 1, it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. 0 and 1, true and false, doesn't, you know, whatever. If that is true.
Okay. If, oh yeah, var text box. It's not loaded in here. Shit. Okay. Okay. There we go. Easiest way, do that. Next up is going to be float direction. I'm just adding these ahead of time as comments because then I can just double click them and drag them in. Well, double click, Control C, Control V. And this is almost guaranteed going to be what we need here. So, temporary C, yep, and then page, not page number. Always got to check. But that's obviously going to be the same here because we're setting this value down here. Okay, equals true. That's, I don't like that. I just don't. I'm old-fashioned. I like my parentheses to tell me we're still in the loop. Because then I can go here and it tells me this is my if. Okay.
True.
I also do my indents different than him. I hate his indents. Because his indents do not always require a bracket to indent. And I just don't like it. It makes his if statements pop out more, but realistically, if you do it with for the record, I am perfectly fine with this, where your if and your brackets are all inlined. I actually really do like that. I've just made a lot of programs that are over 10,000 lines of manually typed code. And of those, it could have been a lot more space efficient. And so I'm doing this for space efficiency specifically, which I do not like them up here, but for program length, knowing how I program, that's what it's going to be. But you can also click on the ending and see it's over here. Again, hard to read. It'd be so much easier if it was right here. And then you'd see it's connected with that. But doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. We're getting in the weeds.
One, we want to start adding to our float direction. I seem to have misspelled something again. It's not floor-der, you little sillies.
Oh.
It's float-der, okay? Be more vigilant next time, thanks. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just giving you a hard time. Anyways, if this is true, then that means we need to add to our float-der of that character on this page. And I say we need to add to it. We need to add something to it, a certain value, because we want to move all the way around that 360
equals
degrees.
Or plus?
So we can say plus equals any number, and I actually pick -6. So you can say minus equals 6. Depending on your text size, all that stuff, whatever. This will be a little bit different. A good floating amount is anywhere between this number being between maybe like 4 and 8. Otherwise, it can be really slow, or it can get super fast really quickly. And negative or positive doesn't matter. It basically just means it'll be going in the opposite direction. So whenever we test it, I'll show you what that means. But it's almost functionally identical. So anyways, we need to do that. And so now we need to set our float y to the d sign of this value here. Like I said, this returns...
Okay. Okay, float y equals D sign, which I've never seen before, which is part of the whole appeal of borrowing someone's tutorial. Because I don't know the language of GameMaker. I've programmed in over 20 languages. And float, variable text box, float direction, right? Mm-hmm. C page. You know, we're just gonna copy this so we can't fuck it up. And D sign of that. Okay, cool. But you don't know what's in a language until you start learning it. It's one of those unknown unknowns. Kind of like the colors in the spectrum of light that we can't see. They're there. We just don't know they're there until we're told, because we can't see them.
Between a positive and negative 1 based on the 360 degrees here. I say 360, it can be below 360 or above it. It's just taking this number as if it were a degree on a circle. And yeah, and depending on how much you want it to float, you can just multiply this times whatever number you want. I think just 1 is fine, so you don't actually have to do this because this already returns between 1 and negative 1.
Sorry,
you
what
can
was
just
that?
multiply this on a circle.
Yeah.
And yeah, and depending on how much you want it to float, you can just multiply this times whatever number you want.
Okay.
I think
times 1. Float further or less by modifying the 1 times 1. Okay, we'll do that. Okay.
just
Always
1
make
is
notes on
fine,
stuff.
So you don't actually have to do this because this already returns between 1 and negative 1.
Mhm.
But if you want it to float a lot, you could say 2 or 3. This is another one of those things where the higher this number gets in little increments, the more ridiculous and faster it gets. So you can play around with that however you want. So cool. Programming wise, this is all done. Let's go back
Good.
into our text box functions
Okay, text box functions.
and make a similar one to our script text color.
Okay, these are already over there. Similar to script text color. We're in the visual effects, which is down here. Okay, text VFX. We're in the same place on the page.
So I'm going to say function.
New function. Got it. Did you give me another fucking ad? You're kidding me. Man, fuck you guys. These guys are crazy with their amount of ads today. Actually, this last few days. I don't know. I think it's because I'm pausing so damn much. Are we back in? Hello? No? Okay, enough of this shit. Yeah, go fuck yourself. These guys are so dumb. Okay.
Programming wise, this is all
Okay.
done. Let's go back into our text box functions
Saw that
and
script,
make a similar
text,
one to our script text color.
wavy.
So I'm going to say function, script, text, float. I'm going to do the same thing here, where the first two
Oh yeah.
is just the start and end. And that's actually all I'm going to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's first and last. We're gonna copy those guys. Okay. I don't like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I like the first comment telling me context. Set if are on. There we go. Okay. Set. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't care. Okay, we're gonna have two things. Opening bracket, closing bracket. Okay. If we're doing that, we can do start char, copy that. We do end char. Because I don't like last char because it can become a little convoluted in its usage. Because you could have last char as in previous char, or last char as in the final char character.
I don't need an argument to set it to true
Character's
or false.
letter,
The
for
only
those of you
reason I would
who are
even
new.
write script text float is if I wanted it to be true. And I don't have any other parameters for it, but you could, if you wanted to, make parameters for this. You can make this its own array with this information here to pair up with it every time. You could also make this its own variable, the distance that it floats up and down. So you can do whatever you want at this point. You just got to get a little creative with it, and you need to get a little brave. But so let's just say,
Okay. Okay. Can add more arrays for text effect granularity later. Not worrying about it for now, sir.
start and end, and we can just do the, we can just grab this here because we got to loop again through all those characters. So we
Oh. Why do we grab this whole thing? I don't know why we grabbed this whole loop. Also, for loop needs to be back. Double checking. Yep, that's that. Okay.
only need to set one thing.
I thought so, you friggin' turkey. Only needed one. We could have been more accurate on our copy
And
paste.
that is, say, float text.
We just needed the for loop, you goofball. That's okay. Copying the whole brackets and then deleting the 4-line chunk in the middle is actually a good call, because then you can't miss this bracket. Brackets suck. Okay. We'll delete that in a second, but we might use its variables. Yeah. Var text box float. Floater. Nope, float text. Float text, okay.
Of the C of our page number -1, and we'll just set that equal to true. So let's try that out. Back into script game text. I'm gonna get rid of these and just say script text float, and we'll say the whole I'm blue kid will be it. So
There we go.
4 to 1, 2, 3. So 4 to 17, so we can include.
Okay, we're gonna probably need this. He's saying go to game text now. Okay. Yeah, let's make Ben rocks. Oh, home tab. I don't know what button I pressed, but whatever. Float. And then we need first and last characters. So let's go with 0 and. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus only 9. 9? Always add your semicolon. I'm gonna rush it. Let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, we got his annoying one. Red effect, blue effect, good. His different sound effect, his different color, his special text effects. Did we affect Jim? No, we did not. But Jim, oh, that's a high-pitched noise, sorry. The punctuation works, the skip works. Bim rocks. Cool. Awesome.
A little exclamation. And would you look at that? Pretty
Cool.
happy about that. And that -6 makes sure that the wave kind of goes to the right. If it was just +6, the wave goes to the left. And I kind of like the way... Actually, I kind of like both. It really doesn't matter. So I can make that 2, and I can make this like 8. Make that go faster. So yeah, look at that. Actually, I kind of like both. It really doesn't matter.
Let me test that out. Go back to this. Oh, -6. Actually, which one am I on? That's a good question. BIM. Yeah. Yep, I like that way. Because it flows with the typing of the text. Okay. Positive or negative, change the flow direction. Okay, good enough. Okay.
So I can make that 2.
5 minutes left of the
and
tutorial.
I can make this like 8. Make that go faster. So yeah, look at that. That's really going for it. And then if you wanted the wave to be like a little bit more ridiculous.
Yeah, we definitely should have this be an array. So if we want that, we gotta go to the function. We can definitely shore this up. Okay, float direction needs to be... Just copy this line. Text box, game function. Variable float text equals true. If that is true, then we use the variables that it also sets. Okay. So we'll just add that now because I need to. Okay. Where's my optional params? Yeah. Okay. Functions for text. We don't need any of that stuff. Set defaults for text, I don't care. Okay. In here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. If argument has 1, 2. Greater than 1, greater than 2. Argument 2, because I think it's 0, 1, and 2 equals. We don't need that. We need. Actually, we don't need a switch case. We just need argument 2. Cool. And this is going to be close bracket. Oh, thank you for indenting. You need to tab out though. Argument 2. Template page number. It was direction though. Okay. Oh, equals. Okay. Fix this. Number. Float text. Nope. Float. direction. Flow direction equals end. Sure. Oh, interesting. Actually, it does get grumpy. Cool. That's why this is what it is. I'm fine with this. Do this so I can get rid of these stupid errors. Okay. Underscore. Underscore. Okay. Now those errors are gone because this has to be exactly to the letter your @param color to match this. And that's so when I call it later, if I'm typing in it, let me just go to it. Set color text. If I click here, those params are setting this, so I can just click anywhere in it, and it'll tell me what color or variable I'm on, which is very handy. Okay, so I was just messing with float direction, which is wavy. Wavy, set color, set float, BIM, which had 0 to 9, and this is going to be, oh, I'm not down far enough, there we go, yeah, nchar, and then I'm in the optionals. Oh, because I didn't set the optional name. That's right. Let me intelligently do that. And that's done with... Yeah. Okay, @param. Then we want float direction. Oh, but we want it optional. Okay. Okay. And now that I added param float, when I'm in float, it shows you require start and end, and brackets means right here. Let's go with 10. We'll know if that changes. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Was it BIM? It was BIM, but it did not get pulled. Okay. Function. Okay, our count is over 2, which it is. Let me do a temporary change here. Temp char? Yeah, temp char, we could do page number -1. Underscore, no, C white. C yellow. I have not used yellow. Okay. Now this will help me see if the actual text is hitting. Okay, it is hitting. Because that looks ugly as shit. Okay. Meaning this is setting. ctext float sets. What happens after float? No. That's that. That's not where I'm going. ctext float. Okay. Set float direction. Nice. Here's a few bombs. Enjoy. Okay. Let's see here. Variable text float direction. Yep, I see you. That sets float. Wait. I'm resetting it here, aren't I? Oh, I need this to be a default. Okay. Okay. So this is after. Let me blank that out. F5. We can always just require that. Why does it stop drawing? Because one thing I do is, and I gotta fix, is this text box is not animating. Because these should be bobbling around. This is my draw. No. So that will work. Okay. Shift End, Control C. Set elsewhere. Okay. Now go back down, was it? Set that as default. If there is an argument, put it in there. So that should change this up and make it work. Did I comment it out? No, I didn't. So why is this not fucking updating? That should set it there. This... Script text float. Is this redoing it and resetting it every time? Because if so, calling this might be drawing it over and over and over. Sticks. Okay. GG fix later. This is not an important thing, which is going to break the goddamn game right now. Minimum viable product. And 2, we also don't need this debug anymore. Okay. Do that. Go back to game text. Nah. We'll know later that it can be increased. I'm not worried about it for now. Okay. Text box functions. Those are fine. We also took that off here, which we need to put back. The important thing is, as is, excuse me, failed? Fuck. Okay. Layouts, view, tools, build. Didn't think this would kill me. Okay. Float argument 2 equals that. Float direction. Which it doesn't have. Arguments are greater than 2. Oh. Let's try this again. Still fails. I'd love to see my compile errors, guys. Debug. Where the fuck is my debug window? Compile errors. Okay, that is true. Oh, god damn it. When I undid a comment, I did not get the extra note on it, because that was supposed to be a permanent thing. That works. Bim has wavy text. We're just gonna leave it alone. Don't break shit. Get the game going.
This faster in
That
general,
is polish.
for the waves itself to be smaller, you would want to distance these numbers out more. So if I made it 40 instead of 20, see now the waves are
Don't care
smaller,
about
so they
that.
look like they're
4
going
minutes
faster.
left on this
Yeah, just tweak it
tutorial.
however you want to. Let's try one more. Let's try one for little shaky scaredy cat text.
Okay.
Same thing here. This is just going to be a true or false, whether or not it should.
Okay, and that's in text box functions. Text box functions. Argument 2 we don't care about, but this is in defaults for text. And that's in for temp char, because we're tracking the character. Okay, shaky text. Float text is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake text. Yep. Shake text C, page number 0.
be shaking. I mean, I'm just doing this one on the fly, but let's also make this shake dir as well. See, page number. And let's set each one of these to a random place amongst the 360 degrees. So irandom 360 just returns a whole number from 360 down to 0. And then maybe one more will.
Okay. Irandom. Irandom 360. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
We'll say shake timer. And maybe
Good call. Okay, timer.
that's like irandom out of 4, because we might only want it to shake every couple frames. So maybe
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I see what he's doing.
every 4 frames. So again, we want to randomize this. It needs to look chaotic. Let's go back to our text box. So here we'll say shake.
Okay, object text box draw. And text box draw. Okay, we're in the options. options. I think he has this minimized. Yep. Does make it way more palatable. Okay. Special effects stuff. If. Wavy text. This is for text color. So why don't we just put text color? I don't know why we have that one. Okay. Control Shift left. Yeah, if you're not using Control and Shift while programming, you really need to. Because if you do Control and then a left or right arrow, it jumps between words, sometimes punctuation. This works in WordPad or Microsoft Word, all that stuff. You can just easily flip through a program. Works in text boxes and websites too, by the way. And then if you do Control Shift, you can also just crank through just taking certain chunks. Instead of just Shift, left arrow, wait for it. You just crank it out. Anyways, float, new effect. We're gonna do shake. Shake text. Okay. I'm gonna guess we need underscore shake.
Want to make shake vars, so shake x equals 0, shake y equals 0.
Oh, we need
Do what
both.
we did here. We'll go ahead and add them to our x and y values.
Oh, nice job. Shake. Okay. Shake x, shake y.
It's pretty
Ah, shit. Okay.
important if you wanted to actually do something.
I know, dude. I'm working on it. Plus shake. This is why I like parentheses, because then I could see, oh, this is where the comma ends. Because these are getting kind of fucking long. Then it's going to be float y plus shake y, comma. And that's still in y. This is also why these parameters are huge. Because if you look right here, this tells me through this whole fucking crazy thing, I can just click anywhere and figure out where I am. Oops. It's here is color 1. Here is color 4. Because I'm just barely in. And I do have alpha. Because I just wanted it in there so I remember it exists. Okay, anyways. It might actually be... Is it required? Ugh. I think it's required. Okay. Let's get sore. Okay, back to this. Shake X and shake Y are added.
Shake Y, and we'll do a similar check if shake text of our current character of our current page is equal to true. And we'll say...
We're going to copy this sucker. Okay. Do that. Tab that. These are fine. If variable text box shake text is true on temp char and temp thing, it makes it way easier than typing this whole damn thing out.
Shake timer here minus will subtract.
Okay, we're gonna need shake timer. 1, 2, 3 timer. Iterate the timer.
And we'll say if it's lower than or equal to 0, so less than or equal to 0.
Okay. If shake timer is less than or equal to 0.
First thing we'll do is we'll reset the shake timer.
First thing, so let's add a couple things.
To some kind of random number. So we can say irandom range, we'll say maybe between 4 and 8.
Okay. Irandom range, because that's the important thing. 4 comma space 8 brackets, or sorry, semicolon, always the semicolon.
I don't know, this is me just guessing that this might look okay. Because we want to set it back above 0.
We'll figure it out in a bit, sir.
Having insurance
Oh
isn't the same as
no! Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Count down again. That this might look okay. Because we want to set it back above 0.
Yep.
So it can count down again. But at non-consistent increments, so it looks crazy. Then we'll set our shake direction of that character in that page to a random place
Yep.
in 360 degrees. And now that we have this, we can recalculate these with these functions. So these are the length.
Hold on, sir. Irandom. Just this between 360 again, which is the same variable as before. We could have just pulled it over. Okay, and then after this if loop, yeah, because your fucking brackets are stupidly spaced. Erg. Shake x equals
functions. So length direction x. Now that we have this, we can recalculate these with these functions. So these are the length dir functions. So length direction x, you put in a distance or length, I'll just say 1 pixel, and then you put in a direction. So our shake direction, so our C and page. Do the same thing with the y.
okay. Length dir. Length dir x. Okay, so we got a length dir x. And you said it was 1, comma, and then we need the direction, which is this variable. I can close that up. Control C, Control V. Okay. Y. Length dir direction Y. That's all we change. Yeah.
And that's for length dir y as well. If you do these together,
What's your visual? Here's what's happening with these functions at the 1 pixel distance going around the circle.
calculates the true, and that's for length dir y as well. If you do these together, it calculates the true distance, this true distance from coordinate 0, 0 facing whatever direction you put in here. These are pretty useful. These are pretty cool. Read up on these if you don't know about them.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna make.
so that's just taking the radius of the circle. Or sorry, the... No. I think, like, yeah, okay. It's hard to explain. Hopefully he did it well.
Make another little function here.
Okay.
Pretty useful. These are pretty cool. Read up on these if you don't know about them.
He does a cut here, but he's in text box functions around 50. Okay, first off, save. Oh my god, my brain is melting. I've been doing this for days. Welcome to a game jam. Oh, fuck. This is really nice when I have, like, sweets. I usually have piles and piles of Mountain Dew and shit like that and terrible things for me, but They'd keep me going. They'd be my lifeblood. Okay, I don't care about that. Yes, my channel is live. I'm aware. Thank you, sir. Okay. Oh, hi, dog. Okay. My Viking teacher is giving up on his woodworking. He's not going to be able to make his new A-frame tent in this weekend, because it is now Monday. So he's just going to go back to making silver and copper work. Mostly silver. Because I'm the fucking stooge who works with copper. Man, it sucks. Here's some bombs for you. Here's some bombs. Enjoy the bombs. Here's the bombs. Take the bombs. More bombs. Oh, I moved the window. Oh, I screwed up the window. Oh my god, what's happening? Unable to launch Java updater. Quit fucking up my stuff. Give me my windows back. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, so we have you. We don't need that. We have Discord over here. We have this operational window. We're gonna eventually need this. My music can be up. Game Maker needs to be up. We want both of these. And that. Okay. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But apparently I just closed all my windows. Oh, because Java broke and something went to shit. I don't know. Thanks, Windows, for trying to update in the middle of my stuff. Okay. Man, I just want to be done. Just want to be done. I just want to get to the creative part. Okay, so sir, you're page 40. You're going to be pissing around in the visual effects, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm going to make another little function here. Text shake. Change that to shake.
Copy this. Text float. Start char, end char. We're going to keep that. Okay. Paste. Text shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake. That's gonna be that. Shake. Shake the text. Selected. So shake the added text in the designated area. Man, it's a skill to talk and type. Okay.
Text. So now I have a whole new function that does a different thing.
Oop, 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 oop. You get back here. Okay. We don't need the arguments because we're not doing the extra argument. So we're not doing float direction because that's random. I don't need the fix later comment because that's not my problem. Shake text. Shake. Okay, all this is calculated elsewhere. Let's double check. Function. Script text shake. Script text shake. Start end. Start end. C start. C is less than or equal to end. C iterate. C start. C is less than or equal to end. Oh. Less than or equal to end. That is the thing I missed on this top one. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Character iterate. It's like same exact for loop, but I want to be sure. Okay, and then just gonna put a space here because it's easier to read. Wait. That means, yep, this is a mistake. Delete. Because my 4s always line up. Because we have different programs for coding. Some of them will actually line these up and draw a line between them. And so you can visually see when there's no line. And it connects the entire thing. This, I guess, does it with this. Which is handy, but you gotta manually do it. The other one automatically has a line between them. Anyways, get lost in the weeds here. Shake text. C page number -1 equals true. Set. Call it good. Okay. That's all she wrote. And then we gotta add it to the game text,
Try to
right?
shake this text instead. I have a feeling it's not gonna look good, but it's gonna look different. Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Okay. Game text. We're gonna rock the shit out of this guy. Tab. Shake text. Zero to 100. We can just close and put a bracket on it. F5. Let's see what this gets us. That's gonna be in the gym rocks. Cool. Yeah, that's hard to read. How do we fix this?
Would probably look better if they kind of snapped back. Or maybe if they only freaked out for one little frame. So I might only set these two variables on that single frame where the new direction is found. So for one frame, it'll snap into position and then it'll snap back. And let's see if that's kind of cool. It's a little fast. Maybe if I only do it for the last two frames. It would look better if they kind of snapped back. Or maybe if they only freaked out for one.
Okay, this is in draw event. Object. Text box. Draw event. Okay. So if this guy's what they want to change.
Little frame. So I might only set these two variables on that single frame where the new direction is found.
Okay. What happened to the spacing? Okay. Okay.
So for one frame, it'll snap into position and then it'll snap back. And let's see if that's kind of cool. It's a little fast. Maybe if I only do it for the last two frames? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's kind
of... Okay. You're just playing with shit. I'm not moving my stuff around for that. If timer.
kind of cool. I did it a little differently in my game, I think, a long time ago. Could definitely use some tweaking, but you know? Congratulations!
Okay. We're not getting our congratulations yet. If it's less than 0. If... Let me think. What's the actual issue with this? F5. Let's play this out. Bim. Let's go for Gem. Oh, enough of your typing. It's too far. Interesting. I think it needs to do this. Timer, direction, random 360. Direction, timer. Length direction, it's gonna be that guy. So let's actually modify this because this guy is too excitable. Let's do times 0.5. Or divided by 2. It is actually computationally faster to, yeah, we're gonna do times 0.5. It's computationally faster to do multiplication than it is division. Cool little back-end tip. It's not by much, don't lose your mind over it. It does take up more space too, but if you do the decimal, it doesn't have to convert it because the computer can only technically add and multiply. It can only count up. Versus dividing is actually just multiplying by the inverse. And subtraction is adding a backwards iteration. So it's the teeniest, tiniest bits faster to do that, which this is never ever going to be anything you'll be able to notice. Unless you're doing like loops upon loops upon loops to like organize or sort something or calculate something crazy out with a database, you'll never know. It's fine. Even with a database that's like percentages faster. Okay, what's this at half? How's it going, Jim? Oh, much better. It's not the pacing, it's the amount of shake. Cool. Got it. So, now we can watch
I think. A long
and
time
plug
ago.
this guy. I'm cool
Definitely
plugging
some
this guy.
tweaking, but you know, congratulations on getting to the end. This was a very long and
Did it finally do? Oh, it did. That's silly. Okay.
tiring series to record and
Hayden
edit.
Burnham.
So
at
I
Hayden
very much
Burnham.
appreciate you getting to the end. But yeah, have fun playing around with this.
Ugh.
Have fun making some stories in your games and all
Thumbs
that.
up.
Before I go, I'll do the one more. Yeah, I'm coming out with a game pretty soon. A smaller project, just so I can actually.
One of
make
these
some
games
money
is out
to
right now. I
survive
think it's
on.
this one,
That'd be pretty cool.
not this one.
So yeah, just look out for that. It'll
This
probably
is
be called
his
like the Starcross
much later
Starcade
version.
Special. That's
Just
what I've
make
been
it-
calling it. It'll probably be named
And
something
this
slightly
game
different.
is actually
An
how
action
he got
arcade
his
game.
portraits
The
that
idea
his
is, like,
tutorial
this
is using.
An arcade game that exists in Rose of Starcross. My big game, my big boy project. So yeah, please check those out. It would be very cool of you. Also, kind of let me know what your ideas would be for like more videos you'd want me to make. I definitely want to make more, but I'm not entirely sure exactly what I want to do next. I definitely don't want to do something so involved as this. So yeah, just let me know your suggestions if you have any. Let me know I'm here. Let me know on the Discord.
This was
my
too much
Twitter,
work, is what
something
he's
like that.
saying.
Who knows- what, you know? Yeah,
His
okay.
brain's going out. I get
That's
it,
the end.
dude.
Subscribe and bye-bye.
Subscribe and bye bye. Oh man, I fucking relate so bad. You goofy dude. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna pop into his channel. I'm gonna leave it alone. We can now go to do the game capture. Do full screen off. Oh, does it just take a while to come back? Because I know that was in there. It's friggin' software. Okay, fine. You stay here for a minute. Don't even worry about it. Once that clicks into place, it'll be fine. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a test area. Did it click? It did. Hooray. Okay. Give me this. Full screen. Oh, it's not even up there. Okay. Let's go to here. We're gonna see if I can align this. I have no idea where it's gonna be. Oh, that capture is not gonna change. Got it. But this will change it. Captures real close. Anyways. I need a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to recenter myself. We're going to come back, and I'm going to start working on my game. Okay. So. Oh, you can't see that. Okay. Let me do this one. Take it off of Horse Girl Simulator and put it on the notepad. Which is underneath this guy. Oh, this is... You know, fuck it. Here's my full screen. That's what we're gonna have to work with. It's just gonna be a better capture. Okay, so. Give me a minute to get my brain on. I need a break. Okay. So. Now that we have the text box, I gotta start making my game. Oh, my legs are so tight. Not tight, just sore. I've been sitting way too much. And so, gotta. I gotta get back to running, that's what I gotta do. If you're wondering, this is a dark chocolate bar. It's 85%. Nearly unpalatable. But it's what I got. So dark it almost tastes like coffee. Okay. I've spent 5 days with this playlist going on consistently. It needs to end. Give me 1 second to get this up. radio program. All we need is radio program. Radio program. Radio program. Oh, radio station. Open the program. It's all Python code. I guess I can show you that. It's not a big deal. Okay, so in it, we want to set it. Should have been one of the top variables on my fucking douchebag. Where did I have it? Oh no! Radio genre. Radio genre. It is this. So, it's in my config file. Give me a second. I need to dig through my files. I don't know why I'm being secretive about this. But I don't know. Showing my directory off is not something a computer guy like me would like to do. Okay, config file. Oh, right. The config file, I'm glad I did this, has all of the sensitive stuff. This is Radlands. I want synthwave. Let's see what I got for synthwave radio. Oh yeah, it's the same stuff that my YouTube videos had. Control save. Minimize. Close it out. Go back to here. Not config file. That's gonna screw me up a few times. Get that off this main screen. There we go. Now make it smaller. And now do this. And run. Yep, glad that's not showing up. Cool, it doesn't ask permission. I love that. Oh. Man, I miss this. Synthwave is great. Oh, right. I have now playing. That's right, because I have a whole dev section for this shit. Game dev. This should have now playing, shouldn't it? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, because I have Synthwave Radio, which has my subscribers. What are my numbers at? Oh, you haven't logged in a while. Oh, what are my numbers? Come on. Okay, so I want now playing in dev. And we don't need music display, Game Maker running. Yep, that's fine. No. Oh, that's what that is. And Game Maker capture. Let's go for Game Maker. That'll take a minute to load. In the meantime, I can add a source, which is a scene. Add. And now playing. Okay. Cool. Let's actually make that up here. Albums are going to be too long. Actually, we could do that down here. So I'm not going to use that a lot. I'm more likely to use the top. Yeah, because this is all going to be debug windows. That'll be fine. I've changed my mind. We're going to leave it down here. It's fine. We'll program over here. Life will be good. Okay. Game Maker should be capturing. Still got those guys. Really slacked on my dev stuff. Like, this should be... Oh, I know what I should do. I should put time into actually fixing my display. Okay, in the meantime, full screen capture, because we can't get Game Maker running. That's fine. You just get my full screen. And in that case, let's move this over. Yeah. Okay. Oh, is that better? Better. Cool. Oh, you can't see anything beyond that. Okay, so. Oh, you also can't see up there. Shoot. There we go. Okay. Now you can see stuff. Oofed. Okay. So the theme of the game jam. We're finally getting onto this. The theme of the game jam is only one. It was set by Parrot Software. Let me actually just pull it up, because I've got it over here. Pirate. Copy. Nope, don't care about that. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay. Pirate Jam. Pirate Jam 17. Refresh. There we go. 9.5 days left. I've spent the first 4.5 pissing, or 4-ish, pissing around getting my engine up. And I'm still not done. That's only the talking portion. Oh man, that was scope creep. I should have noticed that. The game doesn't require... Well, it does. Because it were... Kind of. I could have just popped up images. But this is popping up images. Okay. I don't need images if I can do text. Okay, minimum viable product. So, what I wanted to do was, with the theme only one, which they say, the theme. This theme can be interpreted in a lot of ways. Maybe you only have a single item, maybe you have one copy of something, maybe only a single life. A lot of people are going to do roguelikes, a lot of people are going to do things like that. I do not want to do something so simple, because I'm full of self-loathing, I guess. Gotta torture myself. Anyways, try to think of odd scenarios where you would normally want many of something and you're left with only one. You can go the more emotional route and take this as one chance to make a friend or relationship, or one life to live, or one chance to make a choice. Good luck, and remember, you only get one chance at Pirate Jam 17. Ha 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 ha. Okay, whatever the case, you exist to influence your surroundings in some direct way. Have fun with the theme and do something weird with it. Themes are like a box, you have to find your way to open it. An escape room for game development. Be creative. Cool. So let's put that back up here. Well, that did duplicate. Cool. So in that case, pink, dead. Cool. Out. So. Oh, you guys. Okay. Sorry, meeting shit. So I was thinking for only one, I had the idea of a D&D adventuring party. And the D&D adventuring party would have a dungeon where they all had to go through one door. So there'd be 3 to 5 party members. They would go into the dungeon, and that dungeon would have different doors in it. Each character could only go in one of those. And so once one person goes in, the door shuts. One person goes in, door shuts. And that last person has to go between the remaining choices. Once they're inside, they get challenged based on their stats or whatnot. They see if they survive. If they survive, they go on to the next floor. And so your goal is to pick the right choices for those people to get through the dungeon without dying. So that's the base. After that, I want one-use items that can change the outcomes of stuff. Minimum viable product does not include the items. Minimum viable product is character class only, or strength and such stats. Things they're good at, proficiencies. Okay, so if that's the case, I need example challenges, which I could just straight up pull the D&D books out. The DM guide has challenges in them. I also have a traps and equipment, I think it is, book, which has tables and tables of traps and things like that. Or I can just work with the classic view to start out with. So let's start out with rooms. Yeah. First thing we gotta do is be able to go into rooms, because the characters are not the minimum viable product. Because if the characters are all just characters and it's random number choices, that's not the main game. The main game is clicking on rooms. So, in Game Maker, want this back over here. It's weird to look at it that way. I will move this text to up here. Still there. A little more. Okay, we need. Okay, MVP. Okay, rooms to select. Characters, actors verse. The reason I'm going to try to not use the word characters is because characters are letters in the programming world and in the code, which fucking sucks. Because player characters, non-playable characters, PCs and NPCs, are the default language in D&D, which I can no longer use. So I'll probably go with actors, and then when I type it out, they'll be heroes or something like that. Actors versus challenges. Okay. Okay, rooms to select. Start with splash screen. Let's actually do that. Let's pop this back out because that's something I need. I'm screwing with my brain here for a second, so I need to empty that out. Okay. I need a room. What do we got? Okay, my phone is distracting me. Put that away behind my drinks so I can't see it. I shouldn't be able to hear it. Lawnmowers outside. Man, this is not the time to concentrate. Okay. We need a room. Rooms. Create a room. Room. AAA underscore splash page. Okay, splash page is going to have background sprites old. This. Test room 256.192 256.192. Ah, zoom. Okay, we're gonna go with a 4x8. Okay. Let me jump in my files real quick. Sorry about the kill of the capture. Gotta root around for a second. This visual Bardic art. Bird's life. Bird's life. It's not gonna be that. Okay. Price curve, ideas, stream images, banner. What is this? Wishful. Oh, that's confusing. It's all black background. That's fine. Okay. Let me do this into sprites. Importing files is not a undoable action. Do you want to continue? Yes. I don't know what the fuck that says. Yes. Okay. Okay. Background. Change that. Oh yeah, we can get your capture back. Let me move this. Move this up. There. Now if I need to access my file directory, I've got a way to do it. Okay. Give you your site back. Your eyeballs. Oh, that's GameMaker capture. That does not help. Okay, full screen capture. Okay, and now I was changing this to sprites banner. Oh. Oh. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Yep, that's fine. Open an editor. Yeah. Let me edit this. Okay. Edit image. There we go, size. Okay, chop you down to what ratio am I at? 3 to 4? Width 4, height 3? No, don't scale. Size canvas, go over. Yeah, apply. Cool. That's a good enough splash page for the moment. Good enough. Okay. Save. That's not in that. That's in banner. That's its own thing. That's fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Then go to backgrounds. Oh, right. I still gotta work on this. Open editor. Nope. Do this. Edit image again. Okay. 256192. Resize. 256192. Apply. Yeah, I'll have to make that pretty later. It is what it is. Text box. Okay. Let me move this over here. Can I do... Okay, where's my font? Son of a bitch. Okay. Tab, splash, page. Okay. Oh wait, I can do this. I can do add layer. Tab, splash, page. And then select, yes, commit to tool change. And then move you down here. Okay, rotate. There we go. Okay. Select, delete. Okay. Save. Okay. Background, instances, we need settings. Oh, settings. Okay. Okay. We're going to remove test room. No, okay, so that's fine. Splash page. Oh, I don't know how to fucking move that. Okay. This room had just that. Splash page. Okay. Okay. How to make a splash page for Game Maker. Should be stupidly easy. Separate ways depending on whether you want to do an animation. I do not. Oh, I don't give a shit about any of this. This AI overview is shit. Basic splash screen. Give me like a 2-minute video, dude.
Imagine being
I know. Just imagine it. Oh my god. Splash effects. A 33-minute fucking video? Dude. No. It's a splash page. Ugh. For some reason, this fucking thing drives me nuts. The Game Maker community website is stupidly slow to load. Oh, I wonder if it's because we have the Game Jam going on. Everyone's bombing the website for questions. Oh no. That would make sense. Just give me fucking videos. Short videos. And got it. Godot. No, I want videos. GMS2 make a splash screen. Why are these all 33 fucking minutes? Jesus Christ, dude. How to make a splash screen? 5 minutes. Thank you. 2-minute intro, 1-minute outro. Oh. And we even got the ancient art of recorded with the free version of Bandicam. Nice.
Simple splash screen in Game Maker 8.0 or 8.1.
Okay.
They do not really
You're very quiet, dude. I can barely hear you.
or anything.
Oh, and it was Yo-Yo Games all over.
Yeah, you can still download Game Maker Lite. 8.0 or 8.1, you cannot get a Game Maker Standard or Pro.
When are we gonna do shit? Yep. 1-minute intro. Okay.
Or no, pre-title. Or splash, or whatever you want.
Okay, pre-title, which is fine.
And here you want to name it title. Or title name.
Title. Okay.
Since this is a tutorial, I'm just going to set my resolution to 720.
Oh, don't mess with my resolutions, dude. Okay. Oh, I can barely hear you.
Once you have your rooms done, all you have to do is now you want to create two backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
The free title is the same with 25.
Make the images. Got it. Settings. Make sure the images are the right size. Thank you. Set the background. Got it.
Nothing happened, so that was a fail, but nothing happened because you have to go to your room and you have to go to backgrounds and choose background right here. Go background changes.
Yep. Set the title.
Title and change backgrounds.
Title.
Right now that you have that, it should show up.
Okay.
Change the title because
How do I set it to click through though?
done anything. So it just says Awesome Tutorial Studios and it won't change the title.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Create a new object. Just call it timer. Right, and all the rest of it is default. And in advance, you want to either right click or just hit add event, or just down here just hit add event. Room start, and then over here you want to add
Okay, timer room start. Let's try that. Dialog system, no. Let's go to just objects. Let's do create. No, create a group. C underscore splash page. Okay. That group should be its own friggin' group. Okay. Splash page, thank you. We don't need concept art anymore. Yeah, delete all of it. Timelines, delete. Tile sets, delete. Shader sequences, scripts, shit, delete. Paths, particle systems, that'd be great, but it's not gonna happen. Let's go with a create a group. Z hold. Okay. Z old. Z old. We're gonna delete only one, delete objects. Notes. Z old notes. Yeah, let's just throw the whole folder in there. Dialog system, all the sprites, test room. Test room is going to, nope, we're gonna leave all the rooms here. I like the idea of all the rooms there. Sounds are fine, because those are gonna be specific. Sprites. That's fine. Splash page. Splash page gets banner. Okay. Splash page also gets create object. Okay. Object. O let's leave it lowercase. O splash page timer. Add event. Other room start. Code snippets. Okay. For variable splash timer equals 0. Splash timer is greater than let's say 400. Ooh, 400. Or sorry, 300. 5 seconds. Oops. Backspace suck. 300. Iterate. Okay, close that off. Tab. If splash timer is Um. Splash timer is greater than splash timer max variable splash timer max equals 300. Okay. Greater than that, minus 1. Minus 2, because we don't really care. It's frames per second. Okay. Tab. Room. Room go to next. Okay. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a much more elegant way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Or if keyboard, yep, keyboard check pressed, V key space, room go to next, F5. Okay, F5, just if it's... Okay, so the room next doesn't work. Okay. Nope. Room order, room manager. Let's do room, go to index, number 2, 5. Oh, I think it has to be step. That was stupid. Add event. Step. Two, 3, 5. Come on. Nope. What space? That looked like it went for a second. Hi, bud. Take that out. Something glitched over there. Hmm. Go to room next. Go to. What other options do we have? Room. Hmm. What do we got? Splash screen for Game Maker. So Mac version instead. I don't care about Mac version. Fuck off. Wait, is this saying without the Game Maker? Splash screen for Game Maker. I want to get rid of the splash screen. I don't give a shit about getting rid of the splash screen. I want to have. I want to make a proper splash screen. My game takes about 10 to 50 seconds to open and run an exe like we're in a splash game. And that is like the results. I think what I say splash screen. Not helpful. Spray, dry make solve. Why is not animating? Yeah, I gotta friggin' do those later. To add a splash screen in Game Maker. It should not be taking me this long. Videos. Making splash screens. Using sequences now. Let's go with this 37-minute video. Yeah. Disney, we get it. We get it. I don't care about your commercial. Well, I'm glad that didn't show up. This dude's background is very lewd. Thanks for that, dude. 22,000 views, 270 likes. 22,000 views, 1%? 2,000, 200. Yeah, 1% likes. Okay, dude. What's your audio? Your audio is
So let's make a splash screen.
terribly small.
So for the splash screen, we're going to
Terribly
need
quiet.
probably an image that's the same size as the resolution of what our game is going to be, and we decided that early on that it's going to be 1280 by 720 widescreen, so it'll be full HD. We're going to need a room for that. So I should probably explain a couple of things.
Okay, before you explain a couple of things, let me double check my test room resolution. Yeah, that's tiny as shit. Why the fuck? Viewport. View 1. Double check my test room. Yeah, the viewport on this is much different. Okay, splash page. This needs to be 256 by height 192. First off, let's try that. Oh, still fucking tiny. Shit. Well, it glitched like it wanted to go. Don't touch anything. 3, 4, 5. No. to the next screen. This shouldn't be anything crazy. Oh, did I? Oh, son of a bitch. Adding the object with the code helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No? Space. Broken. Awesome. 2 is max. Go to room. Object splash timer. Go to room 1. F5. Is it room order 0 and then 1? It is. Fuck everything. Well. What was that? 2, 3, 4, 5. Unknown error. Object O settings. Delete existing. Abort. Okay. Cool. So we have this, the test room. We can go into instances required, take off O settings, hit F5. View. Hell yeah. The issue was we had 2 settings things. So, download system requires settings. Control C. And go to splash room. Oh. Hi, dog. Okay, thanks, dude. Thanks for reminding me I'm a fucking Chad, and I just needed to add the object I created to the room. Hi, dog. Oh, little tailwag. Oh, little puppy, I need love, need love. Oh, dog. Cool. So now we have our settings done. We know how to get between rooms. Requires a friggin' brain. A brain. Boo. Okay. Time is it? 10:20. I know. I see you. Go. Go on. He probably needs to pee. And I know this. So I'm gonna go take him out. Because I'm a goodish dog owner. Okay, this is gonna be a little while without me, so I don't have a message for doggy breaks, do I? Nope. Well, fuck it. Be right back, I guess. Okay. Okay. Love you too. Yep. Okay. Almost back. Okay. Okay. So. So now we need a title room. Okay, let's go in here. Let's do, first off, title. Fuck, can we start? Everything's based off that. I want my game window to stretch. I don't know why that suddenly stopped stretching. F5. Okay. Build. Room settings, viewport. Okay. Preferences. Room editor. Default room width 256. Default height 192. Okay. And viewports. Right. Nothing in here about viewport. Okay. Room, title, delete. Okay. Should be room, title. We need title up top. Let's be real. Okay. Room, a title, and then title, viewport. It's set. Perfect. There we go. View is fine. All this is good now. Awesome. Okay, and then we need object. Splash page timer. The next room 2. If the timer goes out, go to that room. Because I don't give a shit about next room. F5. Skip right over default. 3, 4, 5. Okay, excellent. This doesn't fucking matter is what this means. Okay. Edit image. Default, add a layer. Text. Okay. Yes, commit tool. Nope, we want this. Okay. Nope, kill that one. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure these try to stay. Man, there's 3 S's in a row. Whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Build. Sequences, runtime, platform settings, text editor, timelines. Remember no objects, right? Start page. General settings. Workspace, no. Recent Windows resource power saving. Output windows. Color. this is okay. Oh, this is probably these guys. Go to help file, watch your debug, compile backgrounds. Shit. Show message, dark red skin, case that. Fuck. Package manager. Windows. Output? Nope, that's you guys. Let me double check this. Splash page. Enable viewports. Viewport. Let's see, viewport properties, camera properties. F5. Is that what I want? No, I guess. Okay. Okay. Game maker. God damn, my backspace is sticking real hard. Okay. Game maker. It's okay, but I'm not mad. Okay, I am mad. How to make the game bigger without changing resolution of the room. You need to scale the game view and application surface. Game's camera and viewport settings. Okay, the room resolution is inside of it. The viewport is the size of the window on screen. So viewport, camera properties, viewport. Enable viewports. Splash page should be allowed. Viewport 1 visible. Okay. Okay, let's do height 750, width 1000. Okay, F5. Hey, there we go. Okay. So if I do that, does that change? Awesome. Title, background, sprite, Z old, sprite, F5. Stretch. Perfect. Cool. Oh my goodness. Oh good golly. Oh me fickle. Smear the burr. Smear the burr. Okay, let me think about this. How the frick do I do this? Okay. Dialogue system. Thank you. We should be fine with that. And create group. Room. Okay. Room title screen. That'll be up there. Okay. Okay. Room title screen. So in here, I need options. So on room start. Okay. I also wish I could do on click. Okay, so let's just do brain. I'm just trying to formulate what the hell this looks like. Okay, so we got our text box on bomb. The top is going to be clickable stuff. So we're going to need to okay. Title. I need an object, a random ass object. Create object. Object with no sprite. Oh, title. Oops, not 0. 0. Title. Menu. Add event. Create. Speaker block. Okay, where'd it go? Type menu. Create step. And it was speak block. Wait, no, I could just parent it. Parent speak block. Right? A title menu. Okay. Room's gone, sound's gone, sprite's gone. Splash page is done, old is done. Technically dialogue room is done, but whatever. Okay. Parent, object, dialogue, splash. Okay. Delete event, yes. Delete event. Delete, yes. Okay. Okay, the parental one, that's fine. Text ID. Oh, it was in the create. In the variable definitions? No. Object. Gather. What was it? Oh, it's in the room. It's in the room. It's in the room. Okay. So, title menu. He's a problem. What a goofy boy. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, title menu. No. This is. Oh, title menu. Oh, title menu. Open properties. Creation code. This is what I need to affect. And then in, I think it was text ID equals. Let me double check, because I don't need that. I need specifically instance friendly. Open properties, creation code. Okay, text ID is gem. Got it. I don't need this room anymore. A title. Oh, I'm in the creation code. Okay. Text equals title page. Oops. Okay. Okay, so save that title page. So now with title page, we have to go into game text. Game text. Okay. Title menu. Okay. Title page. We're just gonna leave that. Okay. Okay. Get that down, because there's nothing beneath it, right? Cool. Okay, so we need some options. Okay. There's no brackets here, which is awesome. I love that we don't have brackets. Okay. Okay. Title page. We should try to make this at least pretty when we start. Okay. Let's see if this works. Nope. Okay. That has to be clicked on. O-text box needs to... No, not O-text box. Title menu. Text ID, the creation code changes that. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. override event. Okay, var temp counter temp title counter. Zero. If temp title counter equals 0. Oh wait, no, on create. Yeah, that's not even gonna matter. Is activated. Show parent event. Create text box ID. That's what I need. F5, because it has nothing to click. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. Woo. I'm bored. Okay, don't know what that was. Okay. Dialog system, title menu. Nope. Game text. Nope, functions. This is gonna be in here that we set characters, right? Yeah. Title page. Title page should be maxed out, right? Yeah, all caps, cool. Oh, I didn't have a break. Okay, F5, try this again. Let me just double check this. Space. Oh. That's not good. Oh, every step it's making it. Every step it's making it. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, man. Okay, title. Should not be on step. Should be on. Okay. Var temp timer temp title timer 0. If temp title timer is equal to 0, okay, enter this, tab this in, enter over, timer plus plus semicolon. Oops. And I don't need bar. Oh, I don't want that on. I don't need this here. I need this in my create. Override. Okay, kill that. Save F5. Oh shit. Show the parent event. I still need the text ID, you douchebag. Okay. Save F5. Now we try it. Shit. Title timer equals 0, semicolon. That's in your create. It should be fine, but it's not. Every step it does that. Temp title timer. Okay, let's do title temp timer. It's in the create event. F5. Shit, what the fuck? Parent. None. Because it's all we need. That is all we need. Because it's going to create the text box on its own. No parents. F5. You have all the stuff you need right here. Fuck. You're created right here, though. Create. If not exist. Do I not need var? Is that really what it is? Am I overthinking this? Yeah, I'm just overthinking it. Use the arrows and space bars for the text box and the mouse for the images outside the text boxes. First game, sorry for the janky controls. Yay! JMox. Okay. Okay, let me double check that again. Okay, I'm fine with that text typing. The other sounds are garbage. Let's see. Okay. Title menu, all that's fine. Let's close title menu object. Because we can now get into game text. Options. Okay, so it should be a colon. Oh, my colon's the wrong character. I drew my font wrong. Let me do colon, semicolon. What does that look like? Colon, semicolon. So they're backwards. That's fine. Sprites? No. Fonts, dialog system. Font. Clean is the one I'm using. Oh, that was a really lucky click. Really lucky. Okay. Oh no! Okay, edit image. I'm gonna use the mouse to click through. So it's comma, and then period. Comma and period. Our periods and commas might be backwards, but we'll see. Do this. Okay. Save. Let me actually do game text real quick. Boxes, period, arrows, comma, period, question mark, exclamation mark, F5, comma, period, question mark, exclamation, comma, period, question mark, exclamation. Cool. Got it. The rest of my punctuation is fine. F5. And where is... Cool. Start. Now to design this shit. Title, start, strat, start. Okay. Title, start. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, title, author note. Title. Okay. Ugh. Okay, here it comes. Title start. Title author. Title streamer. Title exit. Okay. go over. Oh, I can just do multiple texts if I want to do the thing. Okay, so we got title start. Fucking stupid. Ugh. Sorry, just get stuck up on this. Okay. Don't need that debug. Okay. Start, which we should probably put after. Okay. So, focus, 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 focus. We need to get this shit done. Okay. Okay. Title author. Title start. Title streamer. Title exit. Case of this. How do we close the game? Game end? Game load, game end, game. Herman, game end. Go back. Close. Quit. And what's it end? Okay, game maker. Game maker. How to close the game. Should be game underscore end. Game underscore end. All the shift tab. Pull you all back, I don't care. Okay. Title exit is going to be the absolute first line. Okay. And the title page is going to be intelligently put beneath you guys. start, I do want after. I'll explain this in a second. Okay. So the reason I want this, I want nothing to accidentally exit the game. I will do title exit. I'll do game exit. Okay, title underscore page. Now, we're not going to change this. We can actually do multiple. Because we can also do title underscore page. Okay. Start. Okay, we want skirt text. Okay. Nah, we need to... Okay, shift home. How's that look? Okay. Can we also do enter? Oh, text box. Control F VK. Excuse me, sir. Control F VK. Break it down up. plus. Do enter F5. Let's see if that works. Space. Author now. Okay. Okay, so start kills everything. Good to know it goes different direction. Cool. Enter works. That was easy. Let me also then do Shift Control C. Plus BK, it's ORD S, right? Oh, I sure as fuck need that. Okay. ORD S. Yeah. That I want. Minus that. W. Oh, capital W. F5. Cool. WASD, or sorry, W and S and up and down arrows work. Cool. Okay. Because everyone's gonna jump to WASD. And I know that. Okay. That's fine. I can now get out of here. I can go back to game text. Author, go back to title page. Okay, so what is my text from the author? I've never finished a game to date, but worked on many. Even if this sucks, I'm going to publish it. Failing forward, and I'll laugh at it in a few years. I made all the music. Own all the music. Nice. On YouTube already and not set to have copyrights in any way. A Barb's wife. Okay. Oh, I gotta change those from quit. That's fine. Theme, author note. Okay. I think I can get rid of that comment. It'll be fine. Streamer, get it. Okay. Sucks. Come on, F5. Let's double check this. Author note. Oh, it's not enough. Okay, let me change that a little bit. Haven't completed. Published. PUBLISH 7. Complete. COMPLET. Yeah, it's the same character count. Okay, F5, let's try this again. Space, author note. Gotta change quit. Streamer note. Cool. Start game goes to title exit. Just a game exit. Okay. Okay. So now we can get it. Title menu. I think I have that as start. Cool. Take that back. Start. Start menu. Okay. Can I do this? Can I have just options? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. You and your five maturing party. Doing recon on a new lead. We don't actually need another option yet. Oh shit, that's... Nope, we definitely do. Control X. Mer. Okay. Text. Close bracket, semicolon. Shink, shink. Right? Close bracket, semicolon. Cool. Okay, so at this point, this is where a lot of text is going to start. So, you and your adventuring party were out to do recon. Okay. Trying to think of the process on how I want to organize this. Okay. Okay, how many of you scouted ahead? Okay, options. Okay. That's why they always confirm. Oh, you tricky buggers. Okay. I love this. Okay. 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 Square option. Okay. Char set. Char count. Actor count. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actor count 1. Wolf. Okay, what are my 3 options? 3, 5, we'll go with that. Fucking stupid. Keyboard is really sucking that backspace down. Okay. Standard trio. Standard trio. Standard trio. Hello. Oh, hey, Charlie. How's it going? Is it still that? Oh, yeah, we're done with that. That's fine. I can close that window. What do we want? Okay. All cautious 5. Okay, let's see what that looks like. All the themes start. You and your adventuring party were doing recon for some new dungeon rumors of. Bleh. Did we do that wrong? Shouldn't have. I could do multiple texts, right? It breaks on 2 texts in a row? That should be a thing. Okay. So I can't do 2 skirt texts in a row, but if I do a skirt text, and I do... It'll run through it. Why can I not do 2 skirt texts in a row? Okay, you middle click. Nope, middle click. Set defaults for text. That should be fine. Square text box blue. Yeah, we want the title to have standard text box. Let's just leave it on blue. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay. Well, line breaks. Oh, it's the sound. Abort. Can I case title page here? Can I do this and do comma title page. Can I get around it with that? Ooh, nope. Drawing text. The sound still breaks. I don't know why it's the sound of all things. Page number sound. I don't know. We'll just not fucking deal with it. It's fine. I bet we can do this. Squad 1. F5. Let's see if I can do that. No? Weird. Do I have to... Well, let me take off this. So it has to pop to an option instead, meaning something in script probably already exists. I don't know. I can't do multiple script texts in a row because the sound breaks. Okay, I'll just have to be prompt. F5. Give me 3 space bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that works. Wait, can I? I'm pretty sure I can just do. What is it? \n? No, I think it's /. Let me just do both. /n. F5. What the fuck? Oh man, that killed a lot of stuff. Okay, that does not work. Oh, I should have a symbol that denotes. Ah, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4. F5. Cool. Title author, title page. Okay. Okay. Title page is here, and F5. Okay. Okay. We can have this as a loop. Loop selecting characters. have 5 loops, but in the middle. 5 loops, non-breaking, and them in descending order. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be lunchtime. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna keep working on it though. Man. So I'm gonna iterate down through it. I gotta make the characters, which means I gotta figure out how to do an array of 4th characters. Those will be... I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think real hard about that because I have no idea. No idea. Okay. Okay, cool. Anyway, I don't need to worry about that. Okay. There we go. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. All that's done. I don't care. Okay, Blizzard Breakdown. Bye. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna keep plugging away on this.